Good morning, St. Paul's. Today is August 19th, 2025, and you are watching Wolf TV, bringing you the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything in between. We have a great show for you today. It's Get Involved Day! There will be booths on campus at lunchtime today where you can sign up for clubs. Need to flesh out that resume? Get involved! Check out all the booths set up today to see everything that St. Paul's experience can offer you. Here are some announcements for today. All organizations or teams that would like a table for Get Involved Day may grab a table on the sidewalk. First come, first served. Homecoming court nomination forms are due Wednesday at 3 o'clock p.m. If you need a form, see Ms. Case in room 107. The National Honor Society will begin tutoring during lunch. Tutoring is every day, Monday through Thursday, and is held outside L202. Tutors are available to help with homework, quiz/test prep, math Excel assignments, and proofreading. This tutoring service is provided free of charge. Wolves, are you looking for a fun, challenging sport that helps build strength and confidence? The St. Paul's wrestling team is looking for new members. No experience is required, and we have no cuts, so everyone has a chance to learn and compete. There will be a short informational meeting for anyone interested in joining the wrestling team on Thursday, 21st, immediately after school in the old gym. Come see what wrestling is all about if you have any questions. Please see Coach Pat or Coach Ivan. PJ's Coffee will be opening Wednesday, August 20th for lunchtime, and will be offering a buy two, get one free deal for the remainder of August. You will find PJ's Coffee in the library. They hope to see you there. Now let's look at today's news. Former U.S. President Donald Trump welcomed Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky with a host of European leaders in attendance to the White House for critical discussions aimed at ending the war in Ukraine. The mood was notably warmer than during their previous February encounter. Zelensky arrived in a formal black military-style suit, without a tie, making a shift from his usual battlefield attire and reflecting both respect and diplomacy. His sartorial change was met with light banter and laughter. As the meeting unfolded, Trump presented Zelensky with a map detailing Russian-controlled and contested region in Ukraine. The gesture underscored the severity and immediacy of territorial concerns. Key takeaways include Trump expressing support for a security framework to protect Ukraine. He ruled out NATO membership for Ukraine but pledged U.S. backing for European-led security guarantees. Both Zelensky and attending European leaders, including French President Macron and UK Prime Minister Starmer, applauded the meeting as a positive step forward, even though no formal peace agreement was finalized today.
The Philippine military has blamed China for the collision of two Chinese Navy and Coast Guard ships last Monday while trying to drive the Philippine Coast Guard and fishermen from a disputed shoal in the South China Sea. Philippine authorities said the collision resulted in heavy damages to the Chinese Coast Guard and Navy ships. The Scarborough Shoal has been in contention with both the Philippines and China competing for the small area in the South China Sea for many years. The Philippines claim to be the rightful owner of the shoal, with the islands located just 220 miles from the shoal. We'll update you when we have more information about this flare-up.
Now here comes Wolf TV Trivia. Now let's look at today's sports news. As week 2 of the NFL preseason is in the books, we have had several exciting games this past weekend. The New York Giants had a field day against the New York Jets, with the score being 31-12. Jackson Dart, quarterback for the Giants, had another great game, completing 14 out of 16 passes attempted with 137 passing yards, with a passing and a rushing touchdown. Bo Collins also had a big contribution in the game with an 80-yard reception that set up the Giants' first touchdown. The New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars had a nail-biter of a game for the Saints fans, barely trying a game from 17-17. Some key contributions to the game were Spencer Rattler, Mason Tipton, and Jonas Sanker. Rattler completed 18 out of his 24 attempted passes with 199 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Rattler led the Saints' last offensive drive out of the game, 82 yards downfield for a passing touchdown to Dante Pettis, plus a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Another heavy influence on the game's outcome was Mason Tipton, who had 6 catches, 100 yards, including a 45-yard passing touchdown from Spencer Rattler. And last but not least, Jonas Sanker had a showcase in his last drive of the game with an interception that was within the field goal range for the Jaguars that secured the tie, ending the game 17-17. Now it's time for History Today. Now let's take a look at the world of entertainment. Happy Gilmore 2 is the sequel to the first movie, which was released in 1996. However, even with more cameos and several funny moments, the audience did not find it as appealing as the first Happy Gilmore, with a 66% popcorn meter on Rotten Tomatoes. The audience says the first half of the movie is good and feels like a worthy follow-up to the first movie, but the second half of the movie was bad. People also say the jokes were not funny and failed to capture the charm that was in the first movie. Critics gave the movie a 64% Rotten Tomatoes score, saying the movie could have been a good follow-up. Instead, it felt like a tired rerun with a lot of famous faces and no soul.
Hey there folks, I'm Grayson Hansberger. Welcome back to Hansberger FM. This week's album is The Doors' self-titled 1967 debut album. The first thing that stuck out to me is that the keyboard is amazing. Keyboardist Ray Manzarek plays complex lead along with bass on every song. His play, combined with vocalist Jim Morrison's iconic voice, makes for a killer 1-2 punch. My favorite song would have to be 20th Century Fox with its melodic keyboard. Other standout tracks include Break On Through to the Other Side, Soul Kitchen, which was used in Forrest Gump, The End, and of course, Light My Fire. Light My Fire is the first Doors song I ever heard, and initially I didn't like it. It's 7 minutes long and it's mostly instrumental. However, upon re-listening to it about a month ago, it massively grew on me to the point where I wanted to listen to the whole album. Now, here we are. I give The Doors by The Doors an 8 out of 10. Even if you don't want to listen to the whole album, you should definitely check out Light My Fire.
And now for the joke of the day.
Wait, not yet.
What are you doing?
Sit on the invisible bench.
Huh, mind if I join you?
Sure, why not?
What are you two doing?
Sit on the invisible bench.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Sit on the invisible bench.
Need the bench moved over there?
Huh?
And now for the joke of the day. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called bagels. Turns out we've got the biggest Get Involved booth of all, live television. If you're interested in getting involved with Wolf TV, Gorilla Wolves, or anything media related, find Coach Pereira on the first floor of Benilde Hall. All inquiries welcome. Well, that's our show for today, Wolves. Thank you for watching Wolf TV, and until next time, let's make it a great day.